Hey guys, welcome to Chat with Matt. Wow, that was a really good. Hey guys, I'm feeling positive today. Yes. So recently, I went to Distant World's Final Fantasy Orchestra concert at the Royal Albert Hall in London. First time I've ever been to the Royal Albert Hall, and first time I've been to a Final Fantasy concert, and I really enjoyed it. I've loved Final Fantasy from the first time I picked up Final Fantasy 7. Remember buying that off a mate for £20 in school, and that game just blew me away. Never experienced anything like it. The storyline, the music, gameplay, the blocky characters, the graphics, awesome stuff. And from there, it went on to 8, Final Fantasy 9. 10 changed it a bit. I still enjoyed it. 12, yeah, I enjoyed that. 13 and 15, not so much. The story kind of started to go. Anyway, one thing I can agree on is, with all the other fans, is the music is immense. No matter if you don't enjoy every single game, the music is something different. So I've only seen two orchestras before this. One was a Doctor Who symphonic orchestra, and then a Legend of Zelda one. And out of the three, I gotta say this is definitely my favorite. Of course, I can relate to Final Fantasy more because I've played it more than I have Zelda, for example. I'm not a huge Zelda fan. I do enjoy them, but Final Fantasy definitely. Yeah, and it was great. They played a lot of music. They played a lot from Final Fantasy 7, but in the first half they played a couple of pieces from Final Fantasy 15. There was one Final Fantasy 9. There was like a tribute to Kefka from Final Fantasy 6. Final Fantasy 6, awesome game by the way. Um, yeah, we had a Chocobo in there as well. And then two songs as well from Final Fantasy 11 and 14, I think, because they're both games online. I've never played them, so I don't know much about them. Because I don't do a lot of online gaming. But you had a singer there, I can't remember her name, but oh, she was a fantastic singer. I went on Friday, and yeah, just blew me away. But then there was a nice little surprise because Ricky, who performed Suteki Dene, she actually came over from Japan and performed Suteki Dane live, and that was awesome because Final Fantasy 8, 9, and 10, I know them well for their theme songs, Eyes on Me, Melodies of Life, and Suteki Dane, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, which translates as Isn't It Beautiful? And to see her performing that there was, man, that was such a nice surprise, and I was so happy to hear that. Um, yeah, I think that was great. I was like, oh no, starting to like tear up a bit, the emotions and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, really good concert. And the second half of the concert, they dedicated it all to Final Fantasy 7. And the composer said this is the first time we've dedicated one half of our concert just to one game. And because we had new Final Fantasy 7 footage released recently for the remake, they dedicated all the songs to that. So you had like the opening theme, the main theme of Final Fantasy 7, the bombing mission at the beginning against like in Midgar against the Shinra buildings and all that stuff. Cinco de Chocobo, that was cool. Iris, Aries, whatever you say, her theme, awesome. Also One Winged Angel, where we did a bit of audience participation with Sephiroth, of course. So that was amazing to see. But yeah, there was plenty going on there. The one I wanted to hear that they didn't play though was one from Final Fantasy 8. They didn't do any from Final Fantasy 8. Liberate Fatali, is that what it's called? That was a great piece of music, so I would have loved to see that. But what we got was amazing. Final Fantasy 9 is a piece from that. Then the last two, I think they did Journey to Zanarkand from Final Fantasy 10. If I pronounced that right, I'm not sure. So at the end, like they had Final Fantasy 7, finished it, and then they played two more songs as the encore, and one was Zanarkand, and the other one then I think was from Final Fantasy 5, Battle on the Bridge or something to do with the bridge. I can't remember now, but all great pieces. So yeah, it was a really fun concert. Um, Brought back so many memories of the series. Seeing them all on the screen. A title would come up and tell you what game the music was from as well. And yeah, it was just great. Brought back loads of memories, and it's made me now want to go back and play all the games again. How that's going to fit in with all the modern games I've still yet to play in my backlog, which is right over there on the shelf, and it's still pretty big. But I'm looking at it and I'm thinking that's not Final Fantasy. I just want to go back now and play Final Fantasy. Anyway, so At the concert, I did buy a program, which is £25, but you know, it's worth it, I think. Because, oh, the paper in here as well, they've used proper, like, photo paper and stuff. It looks immense. And they've got information and on the conductor, Arnie Roth. He was really good. They had some special guests here as well. They had two people from Square Enix Japan. And let's see if I can get some stuff in here for you. Then you got artwork then from all the games. Final Fantasy. And we kind of did a bit of audience participation then with the composers saying to the Square Enix staff, can you please hurry up with the remake? Saying that, I'm not overly excited for the remake because... Here we go, it's Final Fantasy 7. That's one of my favourites. Yes, classic. The reason being, so I'm just happy with the original. So much nostalgia for it, and I think you can, if they're going to make a remake, are you going to ruin it? It's not going to be the same. I know that, so I haven't got my hopes set on it. I will play it, definitely. Yeah, of course, I'm excited for it. Yeah, but you know, I don't think it's going to be like earth-shattering or anything like that. But it will be nice to kind of revisit it, maybe in a different angle. But I would prefer, even if they didn't do it, just to stick with the original and let's have that there. Okay, so I was in London for 2 days, and while we were there, we also went to Leicester Square. We saw two films actually on the Friday, because we've been to London, me and my mates have been to London quite a few times, and we've done quite a lot of things there. We watched Detective Pikachu, which is a really good film. No spoilers here, by the way. The only thing I will say is I need to watch it again, because the night before I didn't get any sleep. I wasn't too well, and I knew I'd get up 5 o'clock in the morning. And when we got there, then I was in the cinema. I was just dropping off all the time, so I missed a bit of it. Not like long parts, just like a few seconds here and there. I couldn't take stuff in, but it was really good. I did enjoy it, so I have to watch that again. But on a Saturday, then before the concert, no, after the concert, before we went back home on the National Express, we watched John Wick 3. Very good film. Definitely recommend that. Plenty of action in it. If you've enjoyed the first two, you probably enjoy this one even more. But I also went to Forbidden Planet, the main shop in London, and I picked up this, a Power Rangers art tribute book by Boom Studios. So this is a book full of, oh, it's got all the different Power Rangers series there. I only watched up to Turbo, because by then I was getting a bit older. There you go, he got a Green Ranger and Rita Repulsa there. And he got a Green Ranger against Jason, Red Ranger. Yeah, by then I was getting a bit older. And how awesome is this? And yeah, I'd gone off it by then, but I've still got a lot of nostalgia. You know me and 90s kid. So I picked that up. It was listed as $22.99, but then when I went to pay for it, it was $18.99. So I thought, result, why not? Great stuff. Yeah, and that is pretty much it. Really enjoyed the weekend. Would definitely go to another Final Fantasy concert. Definitely want to start playing them again. I did start playing Final Fantasy 7 on PlayStation 4 again, because when they released it on the store, I thought I need to start that. And I think I got to the bit where you're escaping Midgar. So I'm definitely going to get back into it. There's no time. Too much work, not enough play. Anyway, guys, that is it. Let me know if you've been to the Final Fantasy concert yourself. What did you think of it? Have you been to any in the past? Have you picked up any cool Power Ranger art books lately? Anyway, that's it, guys. So hope you're all doing well, and I will catch you in the next one. So remember to leave those comments, because I haven't said this yet, below. And I will catch you next time. Boom. See you soon. Unless you see me first.